Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your April 5th to the 11th, 2021 love and relationships reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. In Cancer, look at that. King of Cups and your challenge. I think someone's dealing with a miserable work relationship, for one thing. I feel like you're not happy. It's affected other things in your life, having I think a supervisor writing you at times, or you just feel like you don't feel your worth, and it's affecting your regular relationships, your regular friendships and everything. You just don't feel anybody understands what you're going through with it. It feels like you're Cancer. I'm not sure why it would affect home life as well. I'm sure it's going to affect some, but it feels like it's really affecting you. For others, it may be, I feel like a father, having issues with a father figure. You may have just lost your father or your stepfather, someone who was dominant in your life for some time, authority figure type. And you're really devastated by this. For others, you may be having a conflict with a parent figure. It doesn't. I'm feeling father for some reason. Doesn't have male, female. You know what I'm saying? It could be just whoever is representative of what would be a father figure in someone's life. It's what it feels like. Let me shuffle this another time. Spirits, guides. What else can you tell Cancer at this time? Yeah, I just feel like some of you may have lost your position as well. Maybe you felt the King of Cups and you're feeling I'm feeling like you're giving too much love maybe to a situation. Page of Wands for what's benefiting you for the week. I feel like there's something new coming on in here, something that will help you grow as a person, something you're going to go through or that you are going through. It's going to help you to grow as a person. It's going to change the way you think about some things. It feels like it could be a loss of a relationship in total. It could be, like I said, it could be a death of someone. It could be, for some of you, it could be a relationship ending. I feel like you felt in control at one point and now you don't, and that's why it's challenging you. And this Page of Wands is like a renewal. I feel like a renewal type of energy going on. Yep, Ten of Swords. Message from Spirit. Don't let it break you. Something is breaking your heart right now, I feel. You feel like life has let you down. I'm feeling like you feel like life has let you down, but Spirit is saying things all happen for a reason. If it is dealing with a death, we all have our time, and I know everybody says stuff like that, and it doesn't help when you lose somebody. It just doesn't fill the gap. I know. But I think you're going to learn from this. I think there's a big learning situation that's happening out of this in the near future. It's going to help you cope with something else. Getting through this is going to help you cope with something else that's going to come up major in your life. I hate to say it. Cancer, but there is something else major coming up very soon. I feel like by end of summer, August, September, something is happening. It feels like I'm not getting that necessarily right from the cards, but just in the air for me. Wheel of the Year in the reverse. Yeah, you don't want to go on. This has hit you so hard. I'm really feeling that there's been a death of a patriarchal figure. Temperance. Time's gonna keep moving, and it feels like time for some of you has slowed to a creepy crawl. You're feeling a depressive moment because of a loss. Like I said, it could be a whole entire relationship loss or the loss of a loved one altogether. This card popped out. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting for like this change to come. You are you want these feelings to go away. That's what I'm kind of getting this. You want these feelings to go away. You're harboring them. There's divine, this was a divine timing kind of thing. The wheel is going to keep turning, even though it feels like it's going in slow motion. You need to be patient. It's hard to tell somebody that when they're going through a devastating time, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, and there's divine timing involved here with this Temperance card and this wheel. It feels like you have things that maybe you've been someone here is dealing with maybe they're in the past, someone that when you were, I think this is for someone that may be a little bit older, not older, but I feel like when you were in your teens, your father figure, father, stepfather, whoever this was that may have passed away recently, or maybe it just isn't in your life anymore for whatever reason, didn't approve of someone that you wanted to see, you wanted to date, and so you had to halt the relationship. And I feel like this is coming back in. This relationship is going to come back into play now that this person is no longer standing in the way. Or, you know, maybe you hadn't even thought about this relationship in a long time, but I feel like they're coming back in, and it was a divine thing that needed to happen to delay, because maybe this person or you weren't ready yet for this devoted relationship. King of Pentacles. I believe whoever this person is from your past, they're coming back in here. The universe is bringing them back in here to you now at this time. And they've went through things in their life since you last seen them. I think there may have been a drug use, drugs, or some kind of attemptive, or maybe they went through a relationship and that was like addicting, and they're over that now, and they've gotten through everything, and they have come out on top. Financially as well. I'm feeling with this King of Pentacles, they're coming in here and they've got their life sorted out now. Maybe that's why they weren't approved of in the past, because they had to go through some things. And there's growth here. There's lots of potential, I feel, with this person. Wow. King of Wands in the reverse. That is craziness. You've got 3 kings on the board. Lots of dominant energy going on here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It feels much like someone here had a very bad experience with a step parent uh, that has affected you. They were very dominant in your life, um, very maniacal. I'm sorry for whoever had to go through that growing up, but I feel like they're no longer here. They're no longer in the picture. You kept feeling like life was stabbing you. Life was keeping you from happiness. Um, Things moved so slow getting to this point, and now it's here. I feel like someone is about to get into a relationship. They've just gotten over some of these harbored old feelings, or you thought you got over these harbored old feelings of this control that this patriarchal figure had on you. They're no longer in your life, whether they've passed on or whether they've just left, or you left the situation. I feel like this may have been months to years now. I feel like you got to be careful, because I feel like you're gonna allow someone to come in that is the same way as them. And you're not gonna realize it until it's too late. But you are very vulnerable to this kind of energy because you were in control. It was in control of you for so long. That's what it feels like. Be very mindful of that. I don't like that. I don't like the way that feels. I don't like the way that feels. Change my deck here. Let's see what else we can see. See what else we can see, Cancer. Death and rebirth. Light. I feel like change. It's going hand in hand with this here. End of a situation. Maybe an actual death, like I was feeling. For that card to come up now is, like the death of someone is going to be a rebirth of a new you, a new life, a new letting go of these old controlling energies. But I'm telling you to be very mindful, because I feel like you are attracting this type of energy right now, because you're freshly away from that. By freshly doesn't mean it just happened. It could have just happened, but I feel like freshly, like you're just freshly letting go of all that harbored bull from the past. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you are going to be reluctant. I think you're gonna feel this energy coming off of this other person that I'm saying is coming in. That's a lot like this controlling. This could have been a relationship as well with this controlling person that's over with now as well. Maybe maybe you already have been through this being with someone that was controlling you. Maybe you were controlled when you were younger, and now they're this past relationship that just ended. I feel like this may have just ended for some of you. Was because of this person being controlling like that, and you finally are out of it. I think Spirit is saying you need to move on. You need to recognize these patterns for what they are. I feel like there's a pattern going on here, and you once you get into this controlling relationships, you have a hard time moving on out of it. But this death and rebirth, I think it's a whole you want something different, and you're waiting for something different to come in. I feel like after all these hurts, it's kind of hard because you have this, you feel like it's always going to be the same thing. But I think someone is coming in here for you that with these cards flipped here, this King of Wands, I think someone is coming in that's going to teach you how to love. They're going to teach you how to respect yourself and be respected. They're going to respect you, and it's going to cause you to have more confidence. I feel like you're going to do something different than what you used to do. With this Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's fight left in you. There's fight to move on to something better left in you. Let's see what else here. Cancer. What else do you have for Cancer, Spirit? What else can you tell them at this time? Three of Cups in the reverse. I think some of you need to reconnect. I think with this controlling relationship or controlling atmosphere you've been under, you've neglected your friends and close family as well. Especially if you were in a relationship that was controlling with a significant other. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to reconnect because you've neglected the love that was there for you. Yeah. Like I say, take it how it resonates. It's not everybody. I think I have a few cards out of this other deck as well that want to speak to you, Cancer. Let's see, with your love and relationships. Oh, hopped right on out. Two of Swords. I want to put that right there. Yeah. You have to, I feel like this Two of Swords is saying, Spirit's saying you have to make the decision on your own. You can't, you're so used to a controlling situation that when you actually can control the situation, you're looking to someone else to solve it for you and act like you don't know how to do it, act like you're blindfolded, and you're not. You're putting yourself in that position because that's what you're used to, and you need to break that pattern. Let's see what else here. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I think Spirit is telling you not to go into that old pattern. You need to walk away. With this Eight of Cups, walk away while you have the chance. You have a chance of a very good relationship. It's a spark of something new, learning new ways to love yourself. That's what I feel with this Eight of Cups. And walk away from your past controlling situation and renew. Come into this rebirth with a new sense of you know, what a relationship should be like. That's what it feels like. Anything else in this deck, Spirit? This card wanted to come out. Five of Coins in the reverse. Spirit saying you don't have to beg for anybody's attention or energy or anything anymore. Don't. You have your own self. You need to overcome this feeling. I think you will. I feel like you will. Most of you will. Some of you, it may take longer than others. That's why where all this fight is coming in. I'm feeling a energy like you're fighting it. You're fighting all these past demons. The Spirit's saying that begging for attention from someone or feeling lost out in the cold is over with. I'll put that right there. Anything else, Spirit? see. Anything else for you out of this deck, Cancer? Page of Wands in the reverse. I've been feeling like a card needed to go there. Yeah, I think that some of you might be, I don't want to say pretending, but that's the word that's coming to me. Pretending to yourself, like fooling yourself that that things are a certain way and you can't change them. I think that some of you may want to wait. I think there's a relationship trying to come in here, and I feel like if you're attracted because it's the same old stagnant energy, every relationship feels new. Let me tell you. Almost every relationship feels like a whole new beginning and all that, and there's attraction and all that, but you got to know what you're being attracted to, or if you're attracted to a certain thing, and you don't want to get back into the same things again, so be very wary of that, Cancer. Okay, let's take a Whispering Woods message. Let's see what's going on there. Anything else, Spirit? For Cancer, April 5th to the 11th, 2021, love and relationships, Cancer. What else can you tell them to clarify what's going on here and how to move on from it? Learn. We just talking about this, learning to change the way you are reacting to certain situations or how you respond to it. Take a lesson from the owls. Deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. I think I'm gonna leave this right here because I feel like you guys need to learn from the past. Learn these lessons from the past before you move on into another relationship. Know what it is you're attracting yourself to. Let go of these old issues. Okay, I need to change out the Making Magic deck. I believe there's a message in here for you guys. Cancer, love, and relationships. What else do you have here? What messages do you have for Cancer? Prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. For those of you from the very beginning, if you remember, I was talking about a boss. I felt like something was going on at your work or something like that. Maybe it's time to sprout out on your own. That's what it feels like Spirit is saying. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like at least one of you here, if not a few, you are have been thinking about starting your own business in the field that you work in. You're very knowledgeable of it, I feel, and you can do it, and it'd be very prosperous is what Spirit is telling you. And move on. Get away from that, from being out under someone's thumb. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's take Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading, Cancer. Oh. Spirits, guides. This card just keeps trying to. Poised in the reverse. Sitting there ready, you're poised. You're ready to do something new, or waiting for the other shoe to drop, almost, it feels like, for somebody. Between Worlds. That's a beautiful card. Yeah, you are ready to move on to something better. Let me read from the book on Poised in the Reverse. It's number 48. Protection message. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. I think this is going with this new relationship trying to come in here, that you are not you're going to be attracted to this person, but I don't think they're right for you. I think it's just falling you back into that same situation. And like I keep saying, which that card represented as well, that later on you're going to realize, you made a mistake again. With this Between Worlds, I feel like you are still in the transition of moving to this next level so that you're not doing these same bad habits. And it is a very pleasant card. It's a very enriching card, I feel. The situation, you're moving, you are moving. Although it seems like it's going slow, there's a death and rebirth. I feel like shady on the side, like death, and colorful on the side, like a rebirth. And this goes hand in hand with the death rebirth card to me at this time. Not always, but at this time, definitely. If you keep moving, drudging through it, be patient with it. Don't just take the next relationship that comes along. I believe you're going to find that true love that you're looking for, or that new found freedom and from control of being controlled by others. Okay, Cancer. Check your moon and rising as well. If it didn't resonate, don't make it fit. Just take what's for you and leave the rest for somebody else, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and see you next video.